Hey, are you tired, sad and depressed during quarantine learning? Well, have I got the solution for you. You ever seen that movie Saw? Yeah, like cut their own limbs off and stuff. Ooh, arm. Uh, you want me to? Okay, so let me just tell you what's going on right now. So at school we have this lot of projects which requires us to in some way help students during lockdown. Only problem is that, well, we are not in lockdown. So in case you're wondering, I live in Sweden, so that's why we don't really have it the same way as you living pretty much anywhere else in the world. And say what you will about our statsminister, Stefan Löfven, and his decisions, but we are here right now, and we gotta do this.
Oh, God, please don't let me
Yeah. Wait a moment! You almost forgot to put the awesome dubstep gamer intro into your video.
Wait, what? What is this? Who are you?
Dude, you need to have the awesome dubstep intro in your video.
How
It's super
do you know
important.
what I'm doing?
All content. You have to add it.
I don't even really know if an intro
need to
fits
add
this
it.
kind of video.
I don't care. Add it.
And
You
I don't
add
know
it,
a clue
stream.
how you even got in here. Are you like
Just
someone's
do it.
role?
Do it. Do it. I'll
Okay,
stream. I'll stream. I'll do it. I'll do it.
I guess, okay, yeah,
You
calm
don't hear
down,
me
calm
scream, I'll
down,
do it.
calm.
So even though I basically don't have any experience in lockdown whatsoever, except for 1 week, I can only imagine what you're going through right now. And from my calculations, you're having quite a hell of a time. So the least we can do from here is to quote-unquote offer some help and just try to give you some advice on how to think. And some exercises. Now I'm no psychiatrist, but I do understand that it's pretty boring sitting in your home in front of a computer, staring, listening to digital meetings. For 8 hours? Now if you're a so-called gamer, you may not think this is too bad, but even then you can probably relate to these feelings. Fatigue, headaches, overall tiredness, and then for some more serious ones, guilt, depression, existential crisis, suicidal thoughts. And for the more serious ones, let me tell you this. You may think that life is just meaningless and that we all don't matter, but that question itself isn't even really relevant. We live in our own world, and that's what matters. And no matter how depressed you are, you still probably want to be happy. If you're denying that, well, either you're lying to yourself, or you've gone so far deep into an existential crisis to the point you don't even recognize yourself anymore. And if that's the case, I can only advise you to speak with a real psychiatrist. Not a fucking YouTuber! You may be an animal, but you're still a human animal, and scientifically humans want to be happy. And it can be hard to get there, but it is really possible. And often, it's just we ourselves who set barriers over ourselves and prevent us. Sometimes you are your worst enemy, and when that's the case, it's actually not as complicated as you think. First off, just try to be happy in general. This probably just sounds like some bullshit, but it's not. Stop overwhelming yourself with thoughts that don't make you feel good. For example, a couple of years ago, I always used to think, oh no, all problems, they're because of me.
All problems. They're because of me.
Oh,
I also used to think.
Just stop it. Thinking that way doesn't help you in any way, and all the problems you may have are probably not because of you. And if they are, thinking that way doesn't do a single shit to help you. It simply just makes you sad. But all that aside, you may not relate to this level of depression at all. You may just simply feel tired all the time and want to get rid of that. Now this is not to do with mindset and stuff, well, maybe some of it, but if you want to get alert and pumped up in the best way, you're gonna have to turn on some of them 19th VHS workouts, baby! So first off, let's show the things you're supposed to know if you want to improve your physical health. Therefore, let's start with some of them explanations. So, there's two types of training, them being strength exercise and cardio exercise. I'm going to include 4 of each on this one, so 4 strength and 4 for cardio. Believe. Otherwise, I think that about marks the end of this video. But what is that? Is that? No way. Jerusalem.
Ilondoloze uhambe nami zungangishilana Jerusalema ikhaya lami